Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So the Galactus event in Fortnite is only a few days away and is actually super exciting because we have so much information here, and I think 99% of it is going to be real. So we'll hop right into the video. Just before that, I just want to say thank you for so many views on that video about the Galactus Live Event trailer, so thank you so much on that, and we'll hop in right to the video. So there was a professional leaker, and he actually is very good at leaks. Almost every time he leaks, it's always true, right? So he leaked what the event is gonna be like, but in written version. So I'm not gonna read the entire thing, but I'm just gonna be cutting parts of it and making it a little shorter. So I'm gonna start the event right now, basically. So Galactus will come out of the water, and then he's going to laugh, right? And then he's gonna make his way to Stark Industries for a reason. I'll tell you that reason. On the way, he might destruct some homes and rip out some trees. I don't know that part, but he'll make his way to Stark Industries. Then he will rip out the 0-point orb from Stark Industries. Yes, the 0-point orb was the orb that the meteor crashed in Season 10. So it's pretty interesting to know that it was under Stark Industries. It wasn't under Stark Industries the entire time. We'll get into that in a minute, but I'll tell you that. So that scene right there that I was just talking about, it will obviously take more time than I'm explaining it in. But yeah, so when Galactus holds the orb from the Season 10 event, then the rockets from the Season 10 event will pop in, right? I'll show it on the screen right now what they look like. Since they went on the other side of the map after the Season 10 event, they're gonna come back from the rifts and do that weird rift little animation that happened in the Season 10 event during that little time period. And then after that, it'll all go crazy with the rifts and everything like that. And then they'll all go into one rift, but then after 3 seconds, they'll come back, push Galactus into a big rift. So that's when Tony Stark will get into a battle bus and start flying it, and he's going to announce on a loudspeaker or something. In your game, Tony Stark will say, "We need to leave now, come quickly," right? So then we're all gonna hop into a battle bus, and he is going to guide us out of the map, but then the rift will suck us into the rift. After the rift gets us, we will be in a black screen for a few seconds, and then there'll be the OG music playing. So then what will happen, Tony Stark will be kind of funny, and then he'll be oh, wrong music, and then he'll put on his own rock music. So that will happen. It's supposed to be a little funny moment. And then after that, we will go back to the Doomsday Live event. So I just want to say that we're going to be going back to the Chapter 1 map, right? But not permanently. I don't think we're going to be going back there for permanently. So what's going to happen is that we're going to be going back to the Doomsday event. And then Tony Stark, as soon as he sees the Doomsday device thing, he will tell us that the Doomsday device was actually the orb, the 0-point from Season 10. And they got it after it exploded, basically, after the Doomsday event. So the 0-point orb, it was basically, it was under, the little island in the middle the entire time in Chapter 2. And also, this is going to be a pretty big event, so I'm pretty sure this is all real, because this is supposed to be a 6 GB event, right around that, and the Travis Scott event was 600 megabytes. So, and also all the old events from before were updated in the the game files, and I'll talk about that in a few seconds. So just listen. So after Tony Stark tells us that that was the orb and stuff like that, I do not think Galactus is supposed to be in that scene. But if he is in that scene, then I think he'll just go around and mess things up like he's gonna be doing in all the events. When the Doomsday event is about to happen, we are going to be told by Tony Stark to to pickaxe the Doomsday device. And what's gonna happen? We're gonna be kicked out of the battle bus, like not meanly, but we're gonna be kicked out of the battle bus forcefully, and then we're gonna be given jetpacks to fly over to the Doomsday device and break it. After we break the Doomsday thing, we will go to the Travis Scott event, and what will happen? Travis Scott will like be singing, right? And then he will drop to the ground, like the big former self of him. And he'll drop to the ground and just stare at the battle bus and Galactus, and he'll be super scared. And then Tony Stark will come up to him and like, you know, request him to join the team and save like the Fortnite map. It's actually pretty cool to see how Travis Scott was just supposed to be a live event, like for fun, not even part of the timeline, and then he, like Epic Games asked him to be part of the timeline, and he got super happy and probably like, you know, wanted to be part of it. So after Travis Scott agrees, we will be like teleported back to the season 10 chapter 1 live event, the one that bring us to this map. We are going to go back to it. Yes, it won't be the same map though. It will be a little advanced and like, you know, well textured, because Fortnite announced and they said that we cannot go back to the old chapter 1 map because it's too advanced for like, I mean, like this season, this chapter is too advanced. Like we have swimming, we have going in dumpsters and stuff like that. It's too advanced for that old season. I mean chapter. So what's gonna happen? The leaker said that it will be the chapter 1 map like never seen before. So that means it will be all like advanced. It'll be like what we have today, like all the textures and stuff like that. But it will just be the same POIs and the same structure. So when we go back, Galactus is gonna be in the Travis Scott event, fighting Travis Scott, and I'm pretty sure Tony Stark. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in there too. So we will be alone in the battle bus with John Jones, I'm pretty sure, and he's gonna be guiding us. So before the meteor hits the orb, we're gonna be teleported to the season 9 mech event, and then it's just gonna be all the events over and over again, but in the new map. I think it's gonna be like a little few seconds of it, so then we'll see that, and then we're gonna be teleported back to the Travis Scott event, and we're gonna see Travis Scott fighting Galactus. I know, it's actually pretty cool since Travis Scott is not really part of like the Marvel cinematic universe, and it's pretty cool to see how he's just there, you know, doing that. So after the Travis Scott event, nothing will happen to Travis Scott. We will be teleported with Galactus back to the chapter 2 season 1 map, and Kevin the Cube is going to be with us, right? So he's gonna get teleported with us, and then he's going to get like a bunch of power, right? He's gonna get a bunch of electricity power, and then he's going to struck Galactus with a lightning bolt, like a Kevin lightning bolt. And then right before that, Kevin the Cube will become a human version of Kevin the Cube that we haven't seen yet, or I would show you. But we haven't seen Kevin the Cube human version yet. But after he becomes human version for like 2 seconds, then he will be then they'll disappear, both of them, Galactus and Kevin the Cube. So the leaker said that Kevin the Cube human version will be a part of the chapter 2 season 5 battle pass. So after that happens, Jonesy, like John Jones, the CEO or whatever, you know, he's just in the sky, like what happened in the Doomsday event. He'll be there, like we'll hear him, and then he'll be saying, "Get out of here," and stuff like that, like "Stop, you're interfering with the system." He's gonna mention the loop again, and then he's gonna talk about like some security system, I forgot the name, but he's gonna say, "Get out of here, you're ruining it." And then we're also in the middle of the event, I forgot to mention it, but we're also going to be teleported to a lab, and then we're going to see some sort of suit, and then the lab workers, I think they're in John Jones' office because it's completely white there. So then the workers, like the lab people, then they'll be like, "Oh, why are you here? They're intruders, so go get them," and then they'll chase after us, and then we'll get teleported like to the season 10 thing. So after John Jones says what he's gonna say, then the screen will turn black and it's gonna say "to be continued in season 5." So it's gonna be like a 2-day gap, I think, like a 2-day thing. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the season. That's like the end of the story, or whatever you want to call it. And please leave a comment down below on your theories about what's gonna happen. I'd love to read them. I'm gonna reply to a lot of them. I'm probably gonna reply to all of them anyways. But I want to see what your guys' like reactions to this and like theories are. And if this all becomes true, then please come back to this video or the video on the live event that I'm going to be posting. Come back to that video and say you were right. You know, it's just going to make me happy. So, like, you know, just help me out here. You know, during these hard times, it's kind of hard to be happy. So, let's do it. I'm not sad or anything. I'm just telling you guys, you know, just make someone happy if they want to. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If this all goes, like, how, like, you know, how as planned, then yeah, just come back and be hyped. Oh yeah, and also one thing, before we leave, you have to log on to Fortnite 1 hour earlier and get into the game, or you won't be able to get into the queue because it's gonna be very full. So see you guys, hope you enjoyed, and I am so excited for the event. I hope you are too. See you guys.